Hi, and welcome to In Motion with Christina. Today's 10-minute Glute Strength Pilates class is a part of your Summer Sculpt Series. We'll focus on strengthening your glutes, but also challenge your coordination and memory. Why? Because just like before, at the end of the class, we'll put everything together into a fun Pilates choreography that will get your muscles and mind working in sync. Ready? Let's get started. Meet me on your mat, laying down on your back. Legs bended. Inhale, exhale. Glide your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Inhale, protract. Exhale, retract. Inhale, try to touch the sky. Exhale. Inhale and exhale like you crushing the mat. Inhale and exhale. Use your breath. Inhale, exhale. Glide towards your head and back. Inhale and exhale. Make sure that your ribcage is sinking to the mat. Last one we add on. Open your palms and then glide them towards your glutes and back towards your head, drawing and creating this beautiful half moon shape. Make sure that your arms are long and fingertips are activated. Glide them all the way up towards the ceiling and down to the mat. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone and start to peel the spine off the mat. Inhale and exhale, lower bone by bone. Inhale, exhale, really push those hips all the way up towards the ceiling. Activating the glutes and lower. Inhale, exhale. Use your core muscles, so engage them. Pull the belly button into your lower back. Inhale, exhale. One last one. All the way up. Your knees are steady like a train track and lower. Bring your knees towards the chest and give your lower back a gentle stretch. Place your feet back onto the mat. Slowly peel your spine off the mat into a shoulder bridge. Float your right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Then with the flexed foot, lower to the diagonal line where it aligns with the left leg. Float it back to the ceiling and lower down to the mat. Continue with the left. Now with the right, really push the left hip all the way up towards the ceiling and alternate left. Flex the foot that pointed all the way up and back to the mat. Hands are nicely relaxed on the mat. Really push the hips all the way up towards the ceiling. There is always an inch to push all the way up. Think about your core wrapping around the waist and keep breathing. Inhale all the way up. With exhale to the diagonal, inhale up and exhale back to the mat. We're going to add on, keep gliding for 4, up, for 3, for 2, and last one, and to the left. We go in for 4 again. For 3, really push the right hip all the way up towards the ceiling. And last one, you can do it. And back to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale in the shoulder bridge and exhale. Rock and roll to a seated position. Place your hands slightly behind you and fingertips out. Long legs, pointed feet, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, exhale, lift hips and lower. Lift and lower. We've got 2 more. Then we're going to add on lift and lower. Really push away from those shoulders. Now adding on lift, glide, right arm up towards the ceiling to the mat, up and down, combining right and left with pointing and flexing. So all the way up, point, and flex. Last one, point, flex, point, flex. Push those hips all the way up and lower. Well done, you guys. Now transition to your 4-point kneeling position. Place your front left arm on the mat. Flex your right foot and bend and lift up and down, up and down. Shoulders away from ears. Think about your core. Pull the belly button into your lower back. 5, 4, you can do it. 3, 2, we're going to add on with the last one. Stay in the position and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Let's place it back to the mat and change to the left. So lower your right arm, flex your left foot and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7. With every movement, you're becoming stronger and stronger. Last 5, 4, shoulders away from those ears. 3, 2, And last one. Add in pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Place it back onto the mat and come to the right side. Lift your knee, turn, extend, back and down. Lift, turn, extend. Beautiful. This is great for your balance. Really think about the corset wrapping around the waist. Don't sink into your shoulders. And last one, we're going to switch to the left side. So lower your right arm and lift your left leg. Extend and back. Turn, extend and down. Beautiful. Last two. This is beautiful, like a ballerina. Extend and lower. Come to lay down on your belly. Extend your arms and legs. Palms are facing the floor. Scoop the belly in. We're going to do some swimmers. Inhale, exhale, lift and start to swim. Really scoop the belly in. Long arms and extended legs all the way far, far from you. Pointed feet. Look all the way to the mat, to the edge of the mat. Go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Inhale, exhale, lower. Now change for palms facing each other. Lift your right leg off the mat and lower. Left, lower. Inhale and exhale. Last one, lift and lower. Now lift both legs off the mat and lower. Lifting from the hips, long legs, pointed feet, and last one and lower. Great. Gently push yourself off the mat and come to laying down on your back. Bring your knees towards the chest and give yourself a nice hug, well-deserved hug. Just before we start the choreography. So each exercise we do 2 repetitions. Place your feet on the mat. Inhale, exhale. Let's do the shoulder bridge. Lift your right leg off the mat. Glide it towards your left. Up and down. Change. Inhale, exhale, flex. Inhale, up and lower. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, glide with flex. Point and lower. Last one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, lower. Now rock and roll to a seated position. Place your hands just right behind you. We're going to lift those hips. Inhale, lift. Glide it up, back, down, up, and down. Last one, up, down, up, and lower. Inhale, exhale. Come to 4-point kneeling position. Lower your left arm and lift. For 4, for 3. You can do it for 2. And for last one, we're going to add on point, turn, extend, turn, and back. Last one, extend and back. Now change the left leg. Left for 4, for 3. Flex your foot. For 2. Last one, we're going to add on. Pointed the foot. Lift, turn, extend, and back. Lift, turn, extend, and back. Beautiful. Now lay down on your belly and we're gonna practice some swimmers. Inhale, exhale, lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale, lower. Lift your right leg off the mat, lower. Left, lower. 2 more. And last one, we're gonna add on, lift both legs off the mat, lower. For 3, for 2, glutes are getting stronger. And last one, beautiful. Now gently push yourself off the mat and come to laying down on your back. And we're going to do similar thing, but again, a choreography. So inhale, exhale, peel the spine off the mat. Lift your right leg off the mat, lower down, up. Now lower again, up towards the ceiling and lower down to the mat. Left, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower to the mat. Lower all the way, rock and roll to a seated position. Place your hands away, lift, lower. Lift those hips and lower. Lift. Now glide your leg and the left one up, down with flex, up and down. Lower down onto the mat. Come to 4-point kneeling position. Lower your left arm and lift for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Adding on with the extension. So lift, turn, extend, and back. And one last one. Extend and back. Change to the left. 4 pulses. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Add it on with extension. Turn, extend, and back. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Keeping the balance. Beautiful. Now come down onto your mat and swimmers for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale, lower. Lift your right leg off the mat, lower, left, lower, right, lower, left, lower. Now both feet. Keep doing that. 2 more. And last one. Beautiful. Push yourself off the mat and come down to your stretch. So come to lay down on your back. Bring your right leg onto the left one into your deep glute stretch. And breathe. Feel the stretching of the glutes. Now change, and you can stay in this position as how long as you can. Thank you very much for watching the video and practicing with me today. This is your second Summer Sculpt Series episode, and I'll see you into the next one.